Here we go. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna come in one portal and come out the other end. Okay, so here's how I did it, and I want to use an array and a for loop. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll just put it right down here. So I'm towards the end of my end start function, right? Now I want to show you guys something with for loops because we haven't talked about them a ton. Have you guys used for loops before?
I think so.
Okay, so this for loop, for example, so we're going to start with the variable I. Oh, whoops. We're going to start with I equals 0, and as long as I is less than 2, then all the code between this bracket will continue to run, and we're going to increase by 1 each time. So basically, it runs its code, then it comes back up, and then I will increase by 1. So we will run it where I equals 0, I equals 1, and then when I equals 2, it will say is 2 less than 2, and that's false. So then the for loop is done. Okay.
That's strange.
So.
Because my Zoom just went off.
Oh, it did? Can you guys see my screen still?
I can.
You can?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So
I
here
can now.
You can now? Oh, good. Okay, so here we have a portal, and there's actually going to be there's actually 2 of them there. They're just on top of each other. Okay, so at very first, I'm going to put all of the code that will apply to every portal that we ever had. Okay, so I'm going to do portal.setSize, and I don't know how big to make it. Let's go 100 by 60. Let's see how big that is. Okay, oh, whoops. That's a good size. Okay, so there's our little portal. Now we're going to be able to space them out. So rather than like we create the player up here, you know, where he has all of his code, we don't want to do this for every portal we create. And we want to have all the code together. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if I is equal to 0, so this code will run and it'll create a portal when I is equal to 0. So if I is equal to 0, then we want this portal type to be portal 1. And we want him to move to, I'll just put something. Let's go 300, 500. Okay, now we're going to have 2 portals on our screen, one at 300, 500, and one at default just top left. Okay, so there's our other portal. Now we're going to move that one. So then we'll go else if I is equal to what? 1. Then we will move this portal. We'll give it a new type, and let's move it to.
What's happening?
To 100. Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's get it further out there. Okay.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Dave, you're having internet problems over there. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Okay? So now the tricky part is with the on hit.
My internet.
Is your internet bad? So the tricky part is when we do this on hit, we want to be able to move to this portal wherever it's at. Now we could hard code in a move to make it look like he's coming out of the portal, but then if you moved it to a different spot, you'd have to change the on hit. So I want to show you guys something on how to use arrays. So I'm just going to make an empty array. You guys remember how arrays work?
No.
Okay, so this will be good then. So an array is a list of items. So when we create a variable, this variable portal is equal to one thing and one thing only. It is equal to an image named portal. In an array, you can store lots of different values, and then each of them are assigned a number. For example, if I just put in like hi right there, and I put in Joe right there, and if I did alert, you guys know what an alert does? An alert creates a pop-up window. So if I say, give me P position 1, position 1 is actually Joe. So arrays always start with position 0. So this is position 0, and then that's position 1. So when we load our game, it's going to alert the word Joe. Joe, there it is, right there. Okay. And if we did show me P position 0, then it's going to alert the word hi. Okay. Now, that was just a little example to show you. So arrays can contain as many values as you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this first portal into position 0. And the way you do that is you type the name of the array, P, and then dot push. And now when you come down here and do P dot push, this portal.
I'll have to use mute.
You might have to mute, Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, mute your stuff, Dave. Dave, I might have to mute you for a second. I don't know
Oh my gosh.
if I have control over him. You can still see my screen, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, perfect. So Zero's on board. Dave, you muted real fast. Okay, I'll share my screen again. Okay, so this is position 0. This is position 1. All right, now we're going to build this on hit. Okay. Sorry, Julian. I was going to say help me build the on hit, but I can't see your chats. Okay, so we're going to go sjs.onHit. What's going to be our first type?
What's their guy's name? Yeah, player, and then comma, and then another quotes, and then portal.
Yep. So we're going to
And then,
one, because we know portal 1 is this guy. Okay.
yeah. Don't forget to put the semicolon.
Very good. We got them all. Okay. So then we will do function.
Space function, and then the two little things.
Yeah.
And then,
Perfect. So we're set up right. Okay. So now what we want to do is when player 1 hits portal 1, we want to move him to portal 2. Okay. So watch how this works.
well, wait. Wouldn't you do something, where you do player dot set, player dot move to portal 2 X, and then like portal 2 Y, something like that.
Okay. So you're on the right track. You're exactly right. So now remember, player is represented by X. We're going to go X dot move to. Okay.
And then it would be portal 2 dot X, comma, right?
So it's just making a portal every time. So it doesn't know who portal 2 is because portal 2 is a type.
Oh,
So that's why we pushed into this array. So remember, portal 1 is position 0. This portal is position 1. Okay, so watch this. Okay, does that make sense?
No, because my computer kept on going off.
Okay, I'll review it. I'm going to send this video out so everyone can rewatch it, okay? Okay. So this right here means go into my array and find position 1, that object, send me to his X value, and go into the array and find position 1 and send me to his Y value. Okay, so let me save now. Let's see if we did it right. And I'll refresh. So now he comes out of there. Okay, so now the reason that this is cool, first off, if we changed where that portal is, we don't have to mess with our on-hit code. Okay, it's out of the screen, but it's going over there. Oh no, this is a never-ending fall. There we go. We got a never-ending fall. Okay, so
like right under it.
Find whatever that position is. Now, if you wanted to make more portals, you just up that number, and then you can just copy and paste this code. So then you just create. Now, there is an easier way to do this too, but we'll just go with the straightforward logic. So then we can go if it's 3, if it's 4, 3, 4. Unless you want them to act the same, you can make the types. You guys understand how the types work, where if it collides with it. The problem is if we left this as portal 1, it would instantly be moved to where portal 1 is, and this on hit would just keep running.
So I'm about to enter the apps. Where you make iOS apps. I was wondering, can you actually download those off the App Store?
Yeah, so now the issue with that, here, I'll answer that question just a second. I'll tell you how that works. But yes.
Okay.
Okay, so then, yeah. So anyway, Any questions about this setup? Julian, I'll look at your chats in just a minute. Basically, we have an array. Every time we build a portal, we move it into the array, and then when we want to use that particular portal, you access it with the name of the array, and then the position number in square brackets, and then we can just get its x or y coordinate of x and y.
Couldn't you make a ton of different like actual portals and then just do the portal dot move to like portal to?
You could. So you could build them all like this, like the player is. It's just a lot of code, but yeah.
It would take longer, but that would be easier for me.
Right. So however the logic works, I just wanted to show you another way that you can utilize arrays and for loops. But yeah, you could just make 10 portals and move them to where you want, and then when the player hits it, he moves to that spot. Absolutely. That would work too. So anyway, so there's a little portal demo. Oh, I moved it too high. I can't hit it. So, okay, good work, guys. I'm going to end this recording.
Wait, what about the apps? Like, can you upload them to the App Store? Like,
Yeah.
how would that work?